Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much. Those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart only. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. I had a little bit of a brain fart. You could be having a little brain fart too in there at this time, okay? I think you just done something very big, okay? You just severed your vows of poverty, or this could be something very powerful that you need to do. I think when it comes to like physical things and the things that you're attracting, you're not so worried about having those things, you know what I mean? Like you're really more just concerned about the basic things that you need in life, you know? It says, "Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time, you know." And also it says let go of guilt, so there's going to be a need for you to like not feel guilty in this time coming up, you know. I think it's just important that you just stay very honest and stay very positive with yourself and what the divine is calling you to do, okay? And just don't worry about what's going on outside of that, okay? I feel like you're standing in your divine destiny, and sometimes you might have to do you might have to do things that you don't necessarily like because you know like what's gonna come from that, you know. But spirit's saying like nothing's gonna come from that, okay? You are a divine warrior and you are protected, so like don't worry about anything. You really truly are standing in your strength, okay? We got financial constraints, okay? So I don't know, maybe in the past you were placing some sort of financial constraints on yourself, maybe by not looking at yourself like you were in your strength or whatever. Maybe you just didn't see the amazingness of you, but like this is how you looking on the inside, baby, okay? You holding this beautiful cornucopia filled with blessings and food and nourishment for not just you, but it's like there's enough nourishment coming out of you to feed everybody, baby. So don't worry about it, you know, with this attachment card. Like, really detach from the storm that's going on at this time, okay? Just maintain your balance through this thing and everything will be just fine. You walking down your journey path just right, okay? And it's attracting the success to you. You know, there she just showed. Well, this is an Archangel Michael reading. I didn't say that, and I just did an Isis reading, so that's why I said she. But he just showed me like a rope on this world. You know, like you standing at the dock and like pulling the world to you, pulling the success to you, pulling whatever it is that you want that makes your world look the way you want it to look to you, but doing it with this energy of confidence and with this knowledge that spirit is backing you, okay? You're going to always be victorious, especially when it comes to your creative projects and the things that you put in your time and energy into, okay? So do not worry about that. Know that everything you're doing at this time is very protected, okay? We got the door to personal healing and happiness, okay? It's busted wide open and nobody going to close that shit. So stay out of the energy of anxiety, because that's the only way you're able to close the door to healing and happiness, you know, is if you close it yourself, okay? You're very open to change at this time, and you could be being called to step up and lead in a different kind of way, you know? So don't be afraid to step fully into that power, you know? I like how she's like doing this, you know, like she's taking that step, but it looks like a very graceful thing, you know, like she's gliding right into the step, you know? Like make sure that you have much forgiveness for yourself and others around you at this time, you know? Work through any feelings that may boil up so that, you know, there's more of God in everything that you do and not so much of you. Not like, you know, you being in there is not a good thing, but the more God there is, the more that you're operating from His will and doing what you're being told to do or what you're being guided to do or what is the next step in the cooperation, and not acting from a place of ego and trying to like take over and control everything, you know. So the notes. I was doing Instacart, okay, and I drove by like this truck yard or something like this, okay, or like a truck stop, I should say. And it was a little one, but there was a truck pulling out and it had velocity hella big on the side. And then on the mud flap, it was Great Dane mud flaps, okay. So of course, I wrote velocity on truck and I wrote a Great Dane mud flap, but I underlined velocity, Great Dane, and mud. Okay, so velocity, the definition of velocity, I should say, is the speed of something in a given direction. Okay, so you headed in a very specific direction and you're headed there very fast. Okay, the example was the velocities of the emitted particles. So this energy that you're emitting, this light that you're putting off, it is increasing the velocity of your journey. Okay, or of the, like, the speed in the direction you're headed is increasing. Okay, so number two, velocity means speed. Okay, the example says the tank shot backward at an incredible velocity. Okay, so I don't know, I feel like just as fast as people shooting shit, that shit's getting shot right back. Okay, or it's bouncing right back to their asses. Okay, the third definition was the rate at which money changes hands within an economy. Okay, so money finna change hands in this economy real quick. Okay, you about to start having a lot of money coming to your hands. Okay, that just made me think about my palm itching the other night. Okay, your palm could be itching a lot. So next was the Great Dane. Okay, it says get focused on the project at hand. Okay, this is what the Great Dane represents. You being very focused on the project at hand, you being very focused on what you are building as a divine warrior, and building it with no worries and knowing that it's blessed and that it's covered and that nobody can stop it. Okay, we got the symbol of protection and safety. It says you have the power to accomplish anything in your sights. Okay, it says that Great Danes can grow to be giant in some cases. Okay, so you growing like 4 5 times your size. You're growing to something that's going to get so big. Like, I feel like a lot of time was spent trying to contain your energies, and in that way they were just building and building and building up your energies. All of the time spent trying to tear you down and shut you down and stop you has empowered you in a way that people never expected. So keep it up, okay? This power, this loyalty, and this tenderness and companionship that you show to the divine, baby, or that you receive from the divine is gorgeous. Like, Archangel Michael is so loyal to you. Okay? He's so loyal to you, he has your back. Anytime it's ever a problem or issue, please believe Archangel Michael just shows up. Like, what? You know how you hear somebody say your name and you be like, did somebody say my name in there? This is how Archangel Michael is showing up. Like, oh, you said Starseer family. What did you say about them? Oh, because it's a problem. Takes out sword. Okay. Oh, it's a problem. Okay. So um, next was mud. Okay, so mud can represent unclear emotions and feelings. It can represent a lack of direction and clarity. It can also represent confusion and uncertainty, and is associated with dirty water. Okay, so I feel like for a very long time you were swimming around in these dirty waters, or surrounded by all of this dirty water, or the dirty emotions of others. People in this energy of confusion, they lack direction, they lack clarity, and they're uncertain about a lot of things, but they're certain about you and who you are and what you get up to when they can't see you. Okay, so mud is also a symbol of origin and fertility. Okay, and I was born by the river. Okay, more of that energy. You were born fertile. Okay, and you are, with this origin energy, you are like this beautiful original light worker. Okay, you are an OG. You are an OG soul. Like, I think people really underestimate you when they look at you, because you're not what they would consider an old soul to look like. Maybe like me, you could have a channel, you could say things that people feel like angels would never say, or you could say things that people feel like, oh, that energy, nah, they never say that. Like, how you gonna say what spirit gonna say? You never know what spirit gonna say. Spirit say all kind of stuff. Okay, It says, and it was the cause of life. Okay. So it's the origin and fertility, and it was the cause of life. I feel like all of this mud that's been slang and thrown on you and about you was the cause of your life shaping itself into the energy that it's in now. It says that mud can be shaped and molded like clay, thus reflecting your past memories or feelings that have been formed. Okay, so every little bit of mud that got slung, every little rumor, every little nasty intention, and every evil eye got you to this beautiful place. Oh, and when I was writing that, I seen, those ads for those rugs to get power washed, where it's just like they're doing it over and over again and there's still a whole bunch of dirt coming out, and they pretty much just do it until the water is clear. I feel like this is how Spirit's been doing, power washing your energy, power washing your life of all of the mud that been getting thrown and slung. I feel like it was like caked up in there, and also this energy of the rug, sort of like a doormat, something that people walk on, something that people feel like they're so much better than, like, oh, it doesn't matter. It's just a doormat. Look, see, I'll stomp on it. I seen 1111. Okay. Look, it's just a rug. Don't worry about it. That's stupid. If it gets raggedy, we'll just get another one. I heard niggas come around and try to make another me. Never. What's the overall energy, Archangel Michael? Oh, also, somebody's name is Wendy or Silva. There could be like three sisters that are very significant here because I wrote, it was a three sisters truck stop, okay? It was a three sisters truck stop, okay? So, three sisters could be significant. You could be a part, like you could come from a family where you have two sisters, or this could be like three sisters that attack you or that attacked you a lot in the past, okay? Or maybe they're like sisters, We got first quarter moon in Aries would step into your power, okay? So that's very significant, okay? You have done this. You have stepped into your power. And this Aries energy, so with this divine warrior energy, you ready for it all. Like Archangel Michael is ready. He's he's like showing me him in like a battle stance, okay? Like I feel like Archangel Michael is really ready to defend you and defend your name. You've been doing it the entire time, but it's like the way that you know your worth and the way you have stepped up to lead and are embracing the flow of life is really makes the protection of you so much more important, so much imperative. Not like it's more important than you, than the protection of anyone else that Archangel Michael protects. He does protect the entire collective, even people who are on a negative vibe, but it's not their time to go yet. Archangel Michael will swoop them in if that's the directions, swoop in and save them if that's the directions from God. But I feel like we finna talk about some people who ain't getting that protection, okay? Somebody could be a Capricorn. We got a Gemini. We got a Taurus. We got a Sagittarius, okay? We got a Cancer right here. We'll push through any insecurity. I feel like you could be having a lot of insecurity being pushed your way, a lot of negative thoughts because the people around you want you to focus on negativity. I feel like positivity could be something that really feeds your job and feeds your soul in a very positive way. The positivity is what makes you shine the way that you do. So it's really important that you honor your feelings and know that everything that you need to see at this time is being revealed. So here's this Aries energy again with you cooling your emotions. Like try to be very analytical about things that are going on around you. You know what I mean? Give yourself all of this love that you need at this time and put a death to anything that isn't serving you. Like stay focused and attuned to the divine as much as possible. Because when you're attuned to the divine and you're loving yourself properly, you're able to assess any and every situation that you might step into at that time. We also got Virgo, out here. We got Pisces out here twice, and we got Aquarius and Aries again. So Aries is highly significant, or just like a fire sign. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, what else? I seen the throat chakra, Archangel Gabriel, okay, with that angel of communication. I feel like Archangel Gabriel is giving you, okay, here it goes again. Thank you. I feel like Archangel Gabriel is working with you with your throat chakra, with the way that you communicate the truth, you know. I feel like he's also blowing the trumpet in your life because it's really having my attention on this trumpet at this time, you know. I think the way that you communicate could be changing a lot at this time, and you just really need to go with it. You know, Archangel Michael's saying, okay, look, Archangel Michael's saying that you're being really protected from these energies that are being sent at your throat and root chakras at this time, you know, but also asking Archangel Gabriel to come in and work with you, okay, to clear up your communication, and also opening up your energy to anything that Archangel Michael might want to come in and work on within you to like fortify your security system is what he's saying. Okay, we got patience. I feel like you're going to need a lot of patience. Okay, maybe you're going to need a lot of patience for the next, you know, this next chunk of the journey. Okay, look, the journey, come on. You might be feeling a little bit stuck, but you're not stuck at all. You're following your intuition perfectly. So don't doubt yourself or don't question yourself. Or if you know, get these nudges and things, you know, that you need to walk away from your divine journey or whatever it is that you're doing, know that that's, you know, that's not it. Okay. And like even further, he's saying, heal that. That's something that needs to be healed. If somebody can send you that kind of thought, then you need to heal that. There could be an underlying fear of success under those kinds of thoughts. Once you heal that, then you'll be able to go on, you know. There could be some fear in your subconscious, you know. Spirit's definitely been having me do a lot of shadow work, okay? And definitely having me talking about shadow work a lot. So just like make sure you're on top of your shadow work and that there's nothing, no little entry or anything that anyone can get in through at the back of your mind, you know. So we got the temple path because, of course, that's what you're walking, my love, this beautiful journey. And know that this path is totally covered, okay? Like you're watched over every single step of the way. It says spiritual purpose and support, you know, so receiving so much beautiful support in your spiritual purpose. It says receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all a part of your soul's process. You are on your karmic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons, you know. So walking away from conflict is going to be very important. Staying very focused and not letting anyone take you back to a place where you're learning a lesson you already learned. That's why I say your patience gonna be real important, because I get this feeling like somebody could be trying to step into your power with you, or trying to like instigate something in your life to make you step out of your power. But I think that this energy is also just pushing you more into it, you know. It says the lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends, angels and guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. It says this is a wonderful life expanding time. So keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection, okay? Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in a dramatic way, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience, you know. So really stay tapped in with yourself, with your journey, with where your temple path is headed, you know, and really just try not to engage in the bullshit of it all. Like, you just really don't have time for that, okay? Just pray about it, okay, with Archangel Michael, and keep your confidence up in a major way. I seen rest and rejuvenation, okay, and adjacent possibilities. I feel like there's so many different doors opening up for you, in so many different ways that the people who are trying to hold you back really didn't expect for it to come in, so they can't stop something that they can't see, and that's the thing about trying to, have a war with you or trying to have a war with God, because we all know God fights our battles for us, right? So that's the thing about trying to have a battle with God, because God created everything, including you, duh. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as an enemy or someone who considers themselves an enemy to you, like, God created everything. So how you gonna try to sneak up on a child of his who's loyal and faithful and does what they're supposed to do? You can't. I feel like people are seeing you like as somebody who's so dynamic, like you're really mirroring the divine with this endless emanations of the priestess. It says the goddess of 10,000 names. Like you see things from such a higher perspective that it's hard to like pinpoint you or pinpoint what you gonna say or how you gonna act and what you gonna do, because you move according to the way that God directs you and not according to how you think people should feel, about how you think people feel like you should move. That's just not where you're at. You're in this place where you're like you've stepped your vibration deeper into love, and that means having a very clear view of your path and which way you're supposed to walk, and not having the fear of like people and how they're gonna be able to like sabotage or hurt you in any type of way. We got the Temple of Black Obsidian at the bottom of the deck, which talks about the dark healing chamber and how you're being protected while you pull all of these lessons that you're learning from the dark, but it's not like you're in the dark, but that maybe a few dark energies or whatever, and you're pulling lessons from them at this time. We got the divine sisterhood, the community of spiritual brothers and sisters of light, okay? So you're learning a whole lot about the community outside of you, Not only are you learning a lot about them, but you're learning a lot from them, learning all of the different ways that they have helped to restore your life. They have turned you into this beautiful priestess of the phoenix type of energy, okay, with the chamber of healing. That's what they did. They pushed you into healing. And now you're looking like this beautiful pillar of light, looking like a true descendant of Isis, okay, just walking unconditional love and healing the divine masculine within you, which is why your business is growing. Do, 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 do. Okay, we got True Blood. That's you. Okay. We got listen to the OG stories. I feel like when you hear the stories of like your past, with your family and these things like that, like these things, certain details and things could not sit right with you, or like you could hear the same story over and over again, almost like it's something that people want to specifically stick with you, like more like mind control rather than them sharing what it is that actually happened in the past. Okay, we got ask angels. So like at this time, ask the angels about anything that isn't clear, because I'd be like, am I tripping? Like, they lying. Like, spirit be like, yes, they are lying. Okay, it says, I hate mess, but I love you. I don't know. I don't feel like you're a mess, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe somebody feels like they're doing you some sort of favor, or maybe people are messy, but you still love them anyway. Okay, we got the apocalyptic signs, confusion, chaos, wickedness, and reversal of the natural order of things. I don't know. Like, I feel like, so you're in this like high priestess, standing in your power type of energy. I feel like the people who are kind of messy are doing just that. They're trying to sling more mud. They're trying to cause more of a mess. Okay, these three sisters out in the community, they could be very significant. Okay, trying to cause some sort of chaos and confusion so they can reverse the natural order of you. Because right now you're operating out of your natural energies. You have remembered enough about yourself to be operating out of your own energies. And these people they must love to gamble. Okay, you could come from a family of people who like to gamble a lot. Okay, it says ever since puberty, everybody stares at me. Boys, girls, I can't help it, baby. So be kind and don't lose your mind. I feel like there's a lot of uh, people staring at you. Maybe puberty was very significant for you. You know, it's funny because I was thinking about like my boobs. You know, when I started going through puberty, and it was just like one day I had chi-chis, and then the next day I was a C cup. You know what I'm saying? And it was a problem. But I didn't know then. But now looking back, that was a problem. Like, look at her coming out with these perky ass C cup titties out of nowhere. We got nine perfect strangers. I feel like strangers could be interesting. You could have like developed early due to like certain sexual abuses and situations that you went through when you were younger. Okay. And so you could have looked like your body could have looked like you was a grown ass woman when you was like, 13, 14. You got like big titties and ass and all of this because somebody was messing with your body and the way that you developed. So you developed early and you developed real in a way that made bitches mad. Okay. It says, unless she was a hooker. I don't know. Maybe people could have been trying to make you some sort of hooker. Maybe it's a hooker that was hella mad when you finally did develop and start looking like how you was going to look. They got mad. Look, with or without them though, I feel like you managed to get to such a beautiful place. I feel like people mad after spending all of your money. Okay, these vampires in Brooklyn. It says enemies to lovers. Now they want to get on your good side and try to act nice to you. But like a long walk along the shore that you walked 1,000 times before, you ain't finna fall for that shit. Okay, it says God will bless you big. Okay, it says the brighter light, and it says shattered. Okay, it says fake family. I feel like you just shattered some people in this fake family. They feel like you're the brighter light. They could be just as bright as you, but they just really rather focus on gambling with their own energy to attack you at this time. So you just gonna have to let Archangel Michael handle it and focus on the king's calling that you have received. Okay, it says 3 skeletons were discovered in Arizona. That could be significant. It says in the book of Tobias, the demon in love with Sarah kills all husbands so he could have her for himself. Okay, that's so interesting. It says while he eats everything sold. So I think people could have thought this is how you were in the past. They could have thought, they could feel like you just eat up everything. Like you just believe everything that people say. Like, even though like they could know you like to read and all of these different things, they just feel like, I don't know, it's a projection though. Like this projection of you being so dumb, so stupid, so gullible, so naive. That's who they are. Okay. They just dumb and they just believe what they hear without investigating anything. I feel like somebody could have really had a thing for like all of your exes. Okay. Like they didn't want you to be happy. They wanted all your exes to be scared away or, hurt in some sort of way. You might have noticed like you meet dudes. I mean, either they were sent in directly, okay, by your family, or you meet dudes and they be great. And then when they meet your family, they just totally spiral. Like they be drinking and just like fucked up. Okay. Like totally on some whole other shit. It says the Chronicles of Narnia. Okay. Because they come around your family tell them all kinds of stories about you that just ain't true. Okay. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Okay, they be telling them all the lying. The witches be lying about what you do in the company of your own wardrobe. Okay, it says now I've called the shot. So I feel like this has all been kept on record, though. All the stranger things that you didn't get to see happening are now people are getting the karma for those things they were throwing at you at the entire time. It says, well, at least you could have taken the time. I feel like these people could have at least taken the time to take accountability for these past things, and maybe the hit wouldn't be so bad. It says God sees everything, hence no man can utter injustice and not be found. So anybody that think they finna skip this karma, they sadly mistaken. Okay, because you looking like a leader out here. It says those who profit by the wisdom become God's friend. Okay, not by twisted lies. By wisdom. Okay. We got the Ethiopian Bible. Okay, the second canon. Okay, the Apocrypha, which equals hidden things. Okay, so I feel like a lot of hidden things are being exposed at this time through your cosmic guidance. Okay, and these people aren't receiving the same kind of guidance, even though they've been doing everything to try to tap into this vibe you on. Okay, but wisdom will not enter a shifty soul. Okay. And what's a shifty soul? A soul that acts fraudulently and tries to deceive woes, okay? Running through the six with my woes. You know how that should go, okay? And that's why they ain't getting shit, because they was too busy running through the six with their woes and running their fucking mouth and about shit that was a lie. It says rooted in truth and growing in faith every day. That's what you're doing, baby. You're it, okay? You got it, girl. You got it. You looking like the it girl or the it guy. All that comes off of your lips is words of thanksgiving and blessings on people. And that's why they can't blindside you. It says, don't put my good advice to shame. I feel like a lot of the good advice that has, came off of your lips to these people who is gambling in this negative energy, they put that shit to shame by going right behind your back and talking about you like you wasn't shit. Like you will sit there and talk to somebody for like an hour while they cry, while you make them feel better, and then they'll leave your house or leave wherever you at and go tell somebody else how much of a bitch you are and how much you ain't shit and how much they hate you and how much you think you so much better. And that's why the king's calling came. Because God was like, y'all ordering up. Y'all they ordering up, right? Okay, they getting y'all on that secret order stuff. Okay. Y'all marching. It take all y'all to march against my one baby. All right, cool. I'm gonna send backup. Archangel Michael. Get him. It says those who deal with the world as though they had no dealings with it, engrossed in themselves. Okay, so I always do this when I read this card. Those who deal with the world as though they had no dealings with it, engrossed in them in the present form, is passing away. So if they aren't embracing these energies of growth, of healing, of God, please forgive me and help me find my temple path, because I know I was lost when I was saying all of this and saying all of that. I need some healing. I need some forgiveness. And I feel like Archangel Michael said, and God said, okay, go over there and apologize to so-and-so. Go over there and be honest and tell them the truth. If you can repent, you can admit the things you've been into, then we'll forgive you and you can come on over to the good side. You can be back welcome into the thing. Because you know you misjudged that person and you didn't care because you was living untethered. You didn't have nothing nice to say. It says the Allosaurus means different lizard, alluding to its unique concave vertebrae, an herbivore. So I feel like you're so unique. You have such a unique look and energy about you, and it leads to you being misjudged a lot. And that's why it was very important for you to unlock your inheritance when your future seemed the most unclear. Now you know you're a royal descendant. Look, now there's nowhere to hide. So these people walking around acting like they good, but how are you really, honey? It says people who look at nature should see the power of God behind it. Worshiping nature is for fools, This could be people that think that they gonna get over on your energy or get into your energy if they go out and dance under the moon and, do all this extra stuff. None of that means nothing if God ain't backing it. It's just such a waste of time. And that's why they're getting this judgment. I feel like he had a lot of stuff to say right there. What else are things in my thing? What's true blood? Temperance, okay? So, like I said, your patience, your balance is everything right now. You just need to keep it right there and really honor and uphold the beautiful, royal, divine energies that are awakening within your DNA at this time. You don't even have time for the messy people and for their little tactics, What's ask the angels? I feel like you need to ask for support whenever you can in order to stay in this full energy, and just know that Archangel Michael got your energy locked down. Like only authorized energies with a key can get into your energy. You even have to ask the angels. You have to say something to them to allow them in your energy. So please know that anybody that's gambling with their own lives certainly don't have access, okay? We got the 8 of stars, but that ain't stopping these messy people from working as hard as they can to get in there. What's I hate mess, but I love you. The King of Moons, okay? So they could be sending you some sort of like hydromancy, okay? They don't like this mastery of your water. They don't They're not used to you. I seen the water keeper in that deck before I put it down, and it caught my attention, but I didn't read it. I feel like they don't like the way you're able to keep your water. I feel like in the past they could have been able to just poke and pick at you a lot in order to make you cry, in order like they could activate and like pull your strings whenever they wanted to, and that's how they really kept a very strong control over you. But now they don't affect your emotions in that way, because you emotionally detached from them. So stay emotionally detached, okay? I know that sounds like bad advice, but this is the advice. Do not get emotionally invested in the haters, in the messiness, because it'll cause chaos and confusion in your life at this time to your natural order, and that's where they want you to be at. What's chaos and confusion? Wickedness, okay? The Six of Swords with the calm water energy, okay? Come on. What's apocalyptic signs and the chaos and confusion? The Empress, okay? So you're in a beautiful, like I said, you was born fertile. So uphold that fertility within yourself. And know that anytime, any thought, deed, action, anything taken in order to tear you down or stop you, that's being stopped so hard right now. It's like when somebody going up for the shot and somebody comes slap the ball down. Archangel Michael slapping. Look. Come on, what's gambling? The Two of Moons, okay? So it's like this. They're not like they're gambling every time you guys are exchanging information. So I feel like maybe they could be trying to affect the way that you exchange information with people. And so they're gambling every time it's something about the exchange of energy. Like they're trying to change the way that people look at you, or change the way the energy you're putting out looks. Like they want you to seem inauthentic, okay? They want you to seem real sketchy. They want you to seem like you're such a big wicked mess. Like you are so chaotic and confused about everything. Like you so crazy and they need to hurry up and get you locked away. What's gambling? But you are staying emotionally balanced. Like you understand that no one is above another. And that's why the wheel is staying turned in your favor. It's like it's locked in that place. Like now that you got your wings, nobody can slap you out the air. What's ever since puberty, everybody stares at me, the Two of Pentacles or the Two of Stars. Like also they're trying to cause some sort of imbalance to your money or to your wealth, like to the way that the light of God shines from the inside of you out, What else? What's ever since puberty, everybody stares at me. The Four of Stars, okay? Or the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Like, I don't know. Almost like they want you to hold on tightly. Because, the Four of Pentacles upright is about, releasing people, places, and situations that don't serve you. So all these people that's watching you so intently want you to hold on to people, places, and situations that don't serve you. So they can keep you emotionally and professionally imbalanced. What's the the 9 perfect strangers, okay? The Page of Moons. So they got this is at least 9 people trying to hold your potential from being seen, but your potential been seen. It's out here for people to see. Like, you the truth, baby. You the truth, baby. You looking so good and you doing it right. Don't worry about nothing. Archangel Michael got you, okay? Look, High Priestess. Like, you can see so many things from so many different angles. Like, there's no stopping you at all. It's almost like you be looking at each and every single one of these 9 strangers all the time. Like your angels and ancestors are watching them 24/7, just how they watch you. What's the SS, the angels? The 9 of Moons, okay? Or the 9 of Cups. Like if you have any questions or concerns about your divine journey and about your wish fulfillment, if you feel like it's not protected or whatever, Archangel Michael saying reach out to him constantly. Anytime you want. I talk to Archangel Michael all the time. Sometimes I just tell him thank you. Archangel Michael be like telling me jokes and stuff. He be having me rolling, okay? Archangel Michael is a great energy. I think a lot of people mistake him for this, like, super warrior, all business type of energy. But Archangel Michael is actually quite fun. I heard he's a cool guy. So Archangel Michael, he's very cool. So, like, really talk to him. And also, you have a very strong telepathic connection with Archangel Michael. Like, you're able to talk to him and then write, and he'll literally channel the message that he wants you to hear the most at this time. So maybe doing that exercise with him, asking him anything that you want to know about your divine journey and about the way that it's progressing, and even about the people that he's currently in the midst of stopping at this time. What's true blood? Because I got two for all of them except these two. The Six of Stars, okay? So this beautiful, the truth of you, baby, is a gift from God. And it's like anyone who doesn't appreciate that it's something wrong with them, not you. You are in line for this beautiful harvest, okay? You sit in a very stable energy with this Emperor energy. So, like, don't overthink it, just know that you really are holding this wealth and that you're worthy of it, and that this is something that you earned so hard. You dropped so many different ways of thinking and unchained yourself from so many situations that you didn't belong in, and you receiving all of this love from the divine and a gang of messages too. And anything that you aim your intentions at, you are getting it, okay? With the Three of Moons, so celebrate, okay? My right ear just started ringing, okay? You getting anything you want, okay? And you need to really trust that. I dropped one. It says music, okay? You could be someone who's into doing music, to making music. You could be like, you could play an instrument, you could be a singer, you could just have music in your heart, baby. Music, oh my goodness, that's like, my boo. Like, I love me some music. I really love to sing, even if it don't sound the best all the time. Like, I just love the act of singing. It just really is something that lights my heart up. I feel like because I'm sticking to singing so much, you could be a very talented singer, okay? It says your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So, like, you could be like wanting to let that go or wanting to give up on that. And Archangel Michael saying, like, don't do that, And when it comes to these situations and these people gambling with their own energies, walk away from it in order to resolve it. Like, just don't give it no attention. Let Archangel Michael give it attention, okay? With this protection. Release it to him and allow him to handle it. Let's ask the angels the full moon and the 9 of moons. We got creative expression. Exactly. That's what I was saying. I said go to the angels, to Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel, when it comes to figuring out what are the next steps, or what is it, that you should be focusing on the most. And also ask Archangel Gabriel to, like, help you communicate the most honest and authentic delivery of whatever it is you're trying to give. Even if, it's just a painting and you don't really have to talk, you still use throat chakra energy to create that painting or whatever it is, the art that you do, because there's a lot of creative energies in your throat chakra, just like the solar plexus. The solar plexus, but the sacral chakra is what I was getting at. So, and then asking Archangel Michael to, like, help you to protect it and to protect anyone who comes into contact with it from anyone who might be attacking you, We got teaching. I feel like Spirit's really teaching these messy people a very important lesson at this time, because you're someone who is a real inspiration to, like, young people, I feel like people really look up to you. And you really spread a lot more light than you think you do, babes. So Archangel Michael doesn't want you to quit just because there's a little bit of drama. He's saying step more fully into your power when you see that drama. And use your powers of peace to resolve the situation. Just use your mouth real quick and be like, Archangel Michael, like, you see this? Can you handle this for me, Because God, please protect me from any chaos, any confusion, any wickedness, anything that may try to steer me away from me operating out of my natural order, anything that tries to make me go against your will. I ask for your protection and I hand that situation with those people over to you so y'all could do whatever y'all feel is best. Because I know you're going to do it right, God. You always do it right for me, you know? Those kind of prayers are so powerful, Archangel Michael is saying. What's the chaos, confusion, wickedness, the Six of Swords, and the Empress? Sensitivity. I feel like I said, you know, this is confirmation when I said you used to be so sensitive. Like people used to be able to just pull your strings. And it says you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly, though. So it's like, I feel like now that your gifts are growing a little bit more, you could be finding yourself like wanting to slip back into that sensitive place, you know, where you just kind of like drop a tear or two when you're alone. Because it's like at the end of the day, this shit can be heavy and it can really, it really has the ability to cause confusion, you know, like in this place where God, and you know, it's like, God, I don't understand these messy people. I don't understand the wickedness. Like, what is the point of all of these attacks? Why do they hate me so much? Like, why? Like, what have I really done, you know, that was really serious that we couldn't get over or talk about or handle, you know? And Archangel Michael saying, you know, sometimes the wickedness is just deeply rooted. And it's like after a certain point, you know, these people dread the thought of facing those things that they have done to you and to other people again. Like they never want to think about it or talk about it again. So don't be too sensitive, you know, because you could, like, if you get to a place where you're too sensitive, you're opening yourself to the emotions of others, you know. So like I said in the beginning, you know, try to take the time to analyze things properly and really call on your angels and call on God to really help you through it, rather than, you know, pulling in any resentment or any residual energies that don't belong to you, because that would be irritating to your energy, you know. What's gambling, the Two of Moons, and the Wheel of Fortune? Crystals, okay? It says your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy, you know. So you could work with crystals a lot, or these people who are gambling, you know, trying to make you emotionally imbalanced, they could be using the different crystals in order to do that, you know, using crystals on your root chakra and on your throat chakra, like in order to affect you in some sort of way. But it's not working because they need to be connected with the energies of the earth in order to do that, and they're not. What's Ever since puberty, everybody stares at me. We got the environmentalist and the spiritual teacher, okay? So it's like, I don't know, even this energy of like, you could have probably thought, you know, because I started talking about puberty and how, you know, when I developed, you know, it brought up another layer of jealousy that I really didn't notice until I was grown, okay? So I feel like at the end of the day, all that jealousy and all that attention that you were getting wasn't even really about the way that you developed, you know. It was about that inner shine. It was about that God energy that was within and all over you the entire time. It was about all of them talents and skills that you kept expressing out into the world. You need to shut up. You need to sit down with your little fast ass. Why you always wiggling and dancing around when you're just a child expressing who you are? It says you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. It says you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So you also could be someone who's meant to hold classes, you know, sessions and seminars and things like that. This could be something that you already do. But you were always meant to do these kinds of things. And that's what really was the issue. They want you to be very aware of that. We got animals here again at the bottom of the deck. What's nine perfect strangers? We got practice. I can tell that you've been practicing, okay? All those other men would practice. They would practice for me, okay? They was practice for you, baby. It says polish your skills, though, by practicing regularly. I feel like you've really been doing a great job of keeping up whatever you do. And it's like the more you practice, the more you do it, the more time and energy you put into it, the better you really genuinely do become. And like I said the other day, you hurting them, baby. You hurting them, okay? You got your foot on next, okay? It says body work, okay? Your body could look hella good right now. Look, we got talk to your angels again. Like, spirit can't really help you unless you talk to them. You talk to them and you be very specific. So pick it up just a little bit, you know. It says instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. Okay. So Archangel Michael is very serious about that, you know. It says your life involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training, which I'm hearing magical hands. Okay. These are catching my attention now. You got beautiful magical hands, you know. Everything you touch has the potential to grow and expand. So, like, if you were thinking about getting into like massage therapy or anything like that, you know, that could be a very powerful thing for you. Let's get some names because we're doing names today. We got Jean, okay. We got Tommy. So you were born noble, okay. You could be a Gemini or somebody else could be a Gemini. You can have a twin, okay, or somebody who's trying to twin in your energy. We got Nash, okay. We got Kiana. It says she is, she's living life with grace, okay. You could be really living your life with a high level of grace at this time. We got Carlos. We got Cecile, okay. We got Susan. We got Janae, okay. We got Derek. I feel like you're someone who's really meant to be a leader of the people to experience paradise on earth. Okay, we got Jeremiah, and you got a whole lot of people who don't like that shit. We got Reese, okay, we got Andrea, we got Edgar. We got Tanya, we got Mary, Janelle, Amber. Ooh. We got Angela, Corey, James, Scott, who this? Lewis, Kelly, Sean, Rodriguez, Brittany, Martin, Tom, Rosie, Sanders. Hold up, something in here I need, okay? We got Jeremiah again. We got Ruiz, we got Danica, we got Mark, okay? We got Maurice, we got Isaac. I see Jane right here, okay? We got Shirley, we got Trisha, we got Cooper, Thomas. They say twin again, okay? We got Dean, Adam, Nola. You could be from New Orleans, okay? We got Irene, we got Vivian, okay? We got Faith, Robbie, Brianna, okay? We got Don. I feel like you got a lot of haters from college, okay? I mean, not from college, but you got a lot of haters from college. I was going to say high school, but if you went to college, you gang of haters from college, okay? We got Ben, we got Donald, we got Banks, okay? We got Margot, Isaiah, Angel, Bobby, Jamie, we got Leon, we got Taylor, Natalie, Giselle or Gazelle. We got Chris, okay. The gazelle could be significant to you, that animal. We got Adrian, okay. We got Barbara, we got Jimmy, we got Marquise, we got Terry, Darla, Barbie, Jennifer. We got Summer, or this summer could be very significant to you. We got Rashid, Max, Maria, Earl, Sebastian, Trey, Danielle, Lonnie, okay, they just been having me go till they say stop, okay. We got Dodge, okay, I feel like you dodging big bullets out here. We got Jahan, we got Luis, we got Robin, okay, Charlie, Amy, we got Quincy, we got Henry Johnson, okay, we got Dwayne, we got Sophie, we got Lily, Natasha, Onika, David, okay, Cole, we got McDaniels, okay, we got Sylvester, we got Earl, Stacy, John, Zach, Robert, Luca, Tanisha, we got Carl, we got Greg, we got Dan, we got Christine. This one got a lot of names, okay. We got Deja, we got Bethany, we got Anthony, okay. We got Nicole, we got Astrid, we got Hector, Laura, Peach, Robert again. Bob. That's Robert too in my in my book. Okay. Let's see. This is like all turned around now. We got Jason, Victoria, Cherry, Max. Okay. Luther, Adeline, Davis, Carter, Monica, Octavia, and we got Andy, Yvonne, Nico, McCarthy, Elliot Smith, Brown, and Joshua. He said a few more. Tara, Bonnie, Misha, Janae, Cicely, Cherry, Victoria, Vincent, Courtney, G's, Tony, okay, Sylvia, AJ, Jasmine, Randy, Michelle, Ali, the rest of these, okay, Will, Michael, Salam, Joe, who under Joe, Mickey, okay, Norman, Johnny, Asia, and Nisha, okay. So, what's the final thought on this? Oh, man. This one's long. 1, 2, they was all pretty long today. And 3, okay. At the bottom of the deck, we got a windfall of abundance, baby. You better expect it every day, okay? It says, it is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world, okay? We got dreams of abundance. It says, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. So be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality, okay? We got conscious consumer. It says you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need, you know. So that's funny because I was saying that at the beginning too, you know, that I'm just really focused on the basics, on what I need right now, you know. So try to be in that very same way and try to be extremely grateful for all the things you're being protected from and all of the things that you do have, even if you want more things or whatever. Gratitude is how you attract more things. So with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.